That's right, as you just saw, this is the beginning. That's right. How do I make that faster? Now I stopped it. It's a very strange thing. But that's, what you get for being taken over by Fox Television. Well, we're going to the Absurd Times uh, television network now for breaking news. Right now, right now, right now. Hello, this is breaking news. It's the most important thing you ever heard. And I'm just like Wolfgang Blitzkrieg bringing you the best that there's ever been and the newest story that's ever happened. The Japanese have just bombed Pearl Harbor, and the president is going to call for a declaration of war. We now return you to your normal broadcasting. All right, well, there you have it. Thank you, Wolf. Uh, there's a lot of talk lately about Donald Trump grabbing pussies. Actually, I've never heard that. Um, I heard an awful lot of locker room talk, but I've never heard grabbing pussies as a title. I don't like the way this hand looks. You? Well, it doesn't matter. I don't think I don't need to go through the list of things I have heard in the locker room, but gee, I'd like to grab her pussy. It's just not one of them. There's been a lot of other things, which, as I said, I'm not going to go into, but grabbing pussy is not it. One of you wrote back after the last column that it's beginning to sound a lot like James Bond movies, what with Pussy Galore. Wasn't it Goldfinger? Uh, I forget which story it was, but I do think it was still that Scottish guy who was in charge of it. Well, the big thing is, what did Bill Clinton do? Uh, Now, at the same time, people were complaining. That's right. I'm talking about real people who know what's going on in the world. People who are wondering about Saudi Arabia bombing 80 people at a funeral in Yemen, for example. Um, Gary Johnson. Hey man, what's Aleppo? Um, other things such as the Crimea River, Vladimir Putin, the Russians, or rather the Ukrainians, actually hacking mail. Even that's not really important, but our attempt to overthrow the legitimate government of Syria, that wasn't really a big issue. What has happened to Libya as a result of everything, that's not an issue. Hillary Clinton failing to save the ambassador in Libya, that was a big investigation. Nobody investigated why the hell we were in Libya in the first place. I mean, the whole idea was to save innocent lives. You saw what happened there. Um, getting rid of weapons of mass destruction was one that we were going to take care of in Iraq. Instead, we got ISIS. Now, when we pointed out that uh, ISIS, don't know if that makes any difference. When we pointed out that ISIS, I don't like that. I don't know, just go with it the whole way. Shut off that extra speaker there. ISIS uh, was being trained at Abu Ghraib. Everybody knew about it. Everybody knew it. But it didn't become an issue until WikiLeaks and now Chelsea Manning. So you have Chelsea Clinton, Chelsea Manning. You can take your choice, which you prefer. Edward Snowden, he's in Russia. Uh, there's another guy from the same subcontractor that they've arrested. He didn't get out of town soon enough. And besides, what he stole was computer code. But anyway, um, the big thing is not to grab any pussies. We're going to take a look at what Donald Trump is doing and have fun at the debate. Okay, that's enough of this crap. We'll have to have it. And there you have it, the beautiful Donald Trump. What people didn't get was that was Donald Trump with, actually, that was Mussolini with a Trump hairpiece. Okay, well, that's enough of this.